you getting my point? If you feel like that it is something which is not according to you, you are not in favor of it, you are free to share your arguments. No, I want to add something. It's not one way. It's not a lecture. I'm not giving you any lecture here. It's a two-way thing. I will give you something and I expect the same thing from you. If you want to add something to it, please feel free to add to it. So, enough of speaking now on the topic itself and how can we do this. I think we should start with the workshop for which we are sitting here. What we can see, what are you seeing on this first slide? What is it? Can you explain me this picture? Yes, ma'am.
The happiness of children, and here the children are very happy because they are raising the hands for giving answer. So they are participating in the asking something.
It feels like a teacher is taking the classroom and whatever, maybe a storytelling or whatever introduction, and she has put down some questions. Students, they are very eager to answer that because a classroom must be quite interactive, interesting, and this we can find out from the faces of the students.
Anything else anybody wants to add?
Freshness comes from happiness.
Okay, freshness on kids' face. Yes, sir.
Students are very active.
Yes, sir. This picture is showing the engagement in that. We can say this also. See, what we are doing is there is a picture and we are actually making stories out of it by reading the picture itself. It's a small activity. We can do this with our kids also. To what? Catch their attention. Whenever you feel like that the class is little disturbed or noisy, we can do a very simple activity of reading a picture only. It's not like that you have to use a screen only for this. No, you can ask a random page, you can pick from your book if there is any picture and ask them, please read that picture and tell me what is happening. You will be surprised to see that how many stories are coming out of it. Every child will make a different story. The different perception will come in front of them. And they will feel what? What? They will feel what? Valued. Students will feel valued, that I am valued for my response. My teacher is actually asking for my response. That feeling of value will bring happiness in them. And happiness, what will bring? What is the final outcome of making a classroom happy? What do you feel? Why do we want our classroom to be happy? What is the actual final outcome of a learning? Yes, they will learn more efficiently, because whenever we feel happy, what happens in our body? There is one chemical which gets released in our body. What is the name of that chemical? What is that? Confidence. Bring it. There is that name. Name to it. Dopamine. Yes. It gets released, and whenever it gets released, the efficiency level of that body increases, and at that time whatever we learn or study, it will remain there. So whenever you feel like, whenever we teachers started with any good activity of 5 to 2 or 5 minutes, which will actually gauge their attention. You will be able to catch their attention, and they'll sit quietly, they listen to you, and they'll feel valued, they'll feel happy, and then you will be able to carry on with the topic very efficiently and very smoothly. And it is a very skillful thing which a teacher should do in every classroom, and it's very easy also. Only that when we are happy, we can make them happy. For that, we need to be happy first. Anything else you want to include into it? Please read. Want from ourselves that how a classroom should look like. What is a happy classroom? Who should work for it? Who should work for it? But primarily it is the responsibility of a teacher. It is the responsibility of school also, the school environment also. And why is this necessary? Why is it necessary? Why is it necessary?
Sorry, I am not in full video.
Anything else?
I can pause.
Then to actually contributing to the topic in the teaching process, it's not only the contribution of teacher who is going to give 100% in teaching. No, it should be a reverse way around. We can actually ask them to start with the topic. What is their observation? What do they think? What do they want from this topic? What topic they want to study today? We should give them choices. It's not thumb rule that it should go in this flow only. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students know. If they want to, sometimes we can give this freedom also. That they want to go with this choice. Okay, listen to their choices also. See, ask for their vote. If 50% of the class is saying yes, ma'am, today we want to study this topic, please carry on with this topic. They will feel valued and encouraged. They will feel that we do have a right to speak. That's why it is necessary for a teacher that happiness should be there in the classroom. Lastly, H. How should we do it? This I am not going to tell you. This you people only will tell me that how are we going to achieve this in our classes. Okay, I am giving you 1 minute to write down something on this for H especially. How you as an individual teacher will achieve this in the classroom. You can write a few points on for it and then we can discuss.
impressive and interesting teaching we can make by using different teaching aids and activity, and by giving chance to every student, focus on each and every student by asking questions.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We can conduct activities as we plan. We can tell short stories before starting anything. Picture reading as we did just now. Then we can have real life examples also. Suppose we are having this transport chapter and we can ask children what did they see on the way this way. Motivation and encouragement.
Yes.
And firstly,
Loudly. I think, sir, will please ask for the mic.
first we should do some energizers. What we have learned from that, we are very always we have to do some energizers to wake up the children. No? If we are they are feeling bored, then do some energizers. Whatever energizers. For example, if we are doing we are going for rhyme session. So one energizers mostly I used to do head, shoulder, nose and knees. They enjoy. Then activities related to the topic. Any activities. For example, if you are teaching letters, if you are teaching letters, then we should start with the phonic song, which they enjoy a lot, jolly phonics and whatever.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm interrupting you. We are actually diverting from the topic. How should we do it?
Planning is important.
No, not that. We are not doing this activity for lesson planning. It is for making classroom happy. How we should achieve in doing our classroom happy? Please stick to it. It is there. It is related to the teaching aid. It is related to our teaching, but is not relevant to the topic. Topic is how should we achieve in making our classroom happy. In one or two words, because many participants are there, so we can say this in one word or a small phrase or a line.
It should be energizers.
We'll come to it. It is the starting. That is what we should. I'm doing this activity in this way because I'm not telling it to you right now. I want you to understand the topic by yourself. Later on, I will tell you what should we do to make our classroom happy. Let me have your views first. Yes, ma'am.
We must first have a proper lesson plan. Activities related to the topic. Activities must be planned in such a way that every child gets an opportunity to participate and then express his or her views. It must cover it's up to the teacher to find out the hidden talents, because when they get a chance, suppose maybe a child is very good at singing or very good at speaking, so when every child will get the opportunity to express the views, or maybe a dancing, whatever it is, so they will feel the value, then they will be happy.
Yes.
By storytelling, we make them engaged and active. This makes classroom a happy classroom.
Madam, one thing I yes. Your things. See, sorry, I'm saying this, I'm interrupting you. It's a very generic word. How will you incorporate in making your classroom happy? You need to tell it.
By making them comfortable.
Ma'am, they will correlate with that role and
Correlate related to the lesson or what? What do you mean to say?
Ma'am,
Role-play in what sense?
ma'am, they correlate with that topic and express it, and they express their views.
Concentrate in the classes in the smiling face and interact with the student. Firstly, then whenever the students are happy, they are we just start the chapter or start the things with any story or things.
Yes, very good. The first relevant answer related to the topic I got just now. It should not be related to your classroom lesson planning. The one thing which brings happiness in your classroom, it should not be related to your teaching. It should be the smile on that teacher's face. Smile. Anything else?
Students, when the students' opinion is also very important. What they want to have their opinion. Today we are going to start a new chapter, and this chapter there is something new. You have to let us see what is going on in this chapter. So that's why they are interactive. What is the suspense is there?
I think I am loud enough without mic also.
I am also very loud.
Whosoever is in need of mic,
Yes,
if I am not audible at the back, do let me know. Okay? I think I am audible at the back.
Yes, yes.
If you feel like that I am not audible enough, by that time you can let me know that I have to use the.
Because if their choice is going on, then they will take interest also.
Yes. Anything else?
Like classroom decoration or that something which is appropriate for child.
Making the comfortable for the teacher.
The general atmosphere.
How will you achieve it? We need to tell them how are you going to achieve this. She said that yes, opportunities. So please send someone to clean the board. Marker is unable to run. How?
By doing different types of activities or by taking the example of daily life.
Please stick to the topic in making classroom happy. Please right now I would want that teachers will engage themselves in achieving the objective of your lesson plan. Please first unlearn your previous training lessons to learn a new one. Don't stick to only one topic of lesson planning only. Please unlearn your lesson planning to learn this new topic of happy class. Anything else, please, sir? Yes, Manu, sir? Yes, sir.
Tell me the color of your bag, color of your box. So every student will give the answer and we feel happy to say their answers. Simple questions.
And when teacher will enter with smiling face, before starting the chapter, she should first introduce herself. And then introduce in this way that she should be familiar with students in her own way, like telling about something, I like this, I like that, my color. And then she asks the same thing with students also.
This basically is the activity for a new session.
Yes.
When the session is starting, the teachers are actually asked to give introduction of themselves first before asking the introduction of the child. Yes, please sit down. See, now coming to the topic itself, happy classroom. As teachers, they write objectives for the lesson. I have written objective for my own purpose. This is my lesson. This is my objective. Please read it once. Please read it. Done? That we should do for achieving happiness in the classroom. Can you please, any one of you read the first objective? Yes, Nafisa ma'am.
Identify the pathway to happiness.
Yes. Yes, please read all of it.
List out dimension of a happy classroom. Create meaningful and joyful environment to ensure happy classroom. Integrate strategy to foster in the curriculum.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for reading it for me. I think you will be able to see that first word of every sentence is highlighted. Please, can you, any one of you tell me why it is highlighted? Are you able to remind what you have learned in previous trainings? Now I am coming down to lesson planning. Are you able to recall that? What is it? Identify list of subjects and other education related to our, I think, nursery and all. These are the measurable objectives. They should always write, because then only we will be able to know how much we have achieved in our objectives. First, and it is actually listed down in some hierarchy process. First, what do we want from a child to identify with? Then the child should be able to list it down. The same way, teacher is able to identify how we can achieve happiness in the class. Then we list out the dimensions. Means what are those dimensions which will help us in achieving it? Yes, objective of making our classroom happy. So can you please tell me how will you achieve it? Please list down some dimensions of achieving the happy classroom. Few verbs related to this. By the time teachers are actually writing down their verbs, let me take the opportunity to ask Meena ma'am, what will be her objective for achieving happy classroom? What will be her dimension for it? They will write their own. One or two is sufficient. You don't have to list down 5 to 10. Done? Miss Chandra ma'am, what did you write? Nothing. Ma'am, Rehana ma'am. Okay. Take some time. Right. I will give you chances. Want to say? Where's the mic, sir? Ma'am is very soft spoken.
Sorry, ma'am.
The dimensions for happy classroom is first that equal and active participation of every child, then equal opportunity to every student, then praising the small efforts of every child. Whatever the child has, we should appreciate them.
We should give equal opportunity to every child. We should see that they are happy with the learning. What else did you say, ma'am? Praise them. Yes, praising. Very important. Praise. The small effort of every child, any small effort, should be praised. Whatever they are doing, we should praise them. That is the best thing what we can do in our classrooms. Say suppose a child, you have given 5 questions of maths to solve, and few kids, they have done it right in the classrooms. Few are like this, and one child who is not so good, you help the child in solving those questions in classroom itself. You help the child to solve 2 problems, and when the child is going back to home, teacher is sending a small message. It's very easy these days. All of us are using WhatsApp. You are sending a message to child addressing his or her parent that today your board has solved this question in the classroom. I am very happy. I am proud of you. The whole day the child will feel happy, parents will feel happy. The next day the child will come in the classroom with a happy face. He or she will be busy in seeing you that and expressing that feeling of happiness to you, and the same child will communicate to his or her friends that see, I have done this yesterday, for that I have got a message. The other children will try to reciprocate the same in the classroom. They will also try to solve the questions. Earlier they were not doing, they may not be doing it, but right now seeing this, my teacher is sending individual messages or praises to my parents and doing this, they will try to copy. So praise has got a very, it has got power. A small praise will bring a lot of change which will not bring, which we will not be able to bring by our hard work also. Small praise will bring. So one of the dimensions is giving equal opportunity and giving praise. Anything else we want to add into the dimensions of making the classroom happy? Yes, ma'am? No? Danish sir, I am asking you again and again. Sir? Diwali sir? Ma'am? Want to add? Sir? I think we should ask Nadeem sir also. We should give equal opportunity to all the participants.
Make a child happy. That he should first have faith in his teacher. That his teacher will never say anything wrong, and he should be confident on the teacher that whatever she will say, that is for his or her betterment.
Faith is a very small word, but it has power into it. If we show the faith in our children, you will see them doing wonders. We should not judge every time. Say suppose you have asked children what makes you feel happy. Whatever answers are coming, we should accept it in that way. We should not judge their answers. That is faith. We should accept the way they are. We should not tell them, no, you are saying this wrong. It has to be done in that way. Correction every time. No. We have become habitual of correcting. Please unlearn this. If you want to make your classroom happy, please unlearn this. Accept them the way they are. Let them feel comfortable with you. Let them feel they are welcome, valued. Then you will feel the changes in your classroom. Your classroom will be very happy, and that skill will bring efficient learning happening in your classroom. Yes, sir. Yes. See, now we are able to use the right measurable objectives, correct verb. That is what is needed in writing a lesson plan. It should not be vague, which we teachers are not able to measure it, that they will be able to learn. Are we able to measure the learning? Can we see it? Is it a tangible kind of thing which we will be able to see happening on a piece of paper? It's very difficult. So write simple and measurable kind of objectives for it. The first was identify, the second was list out, create. Now we have listed down these verbs or measurable kind of objectives for us. Now we have to create that atmosphere in the classroom. How we will be able to create that? I give you a hint, any activity will help in making it. So, as I said, activity, so let's have the first activity of the day. pass it on. I am giving you one colored flashcard kind of paper. You have to write what makes you happy. How do you define happiness? Either in a word or in a sentence. Whatever makes you feel happy. Write your name at the back of it. Write what makes you happy. Any feeling or an attitude or a habit or a hobby in a word or in a sentence for yourself, not for anybody else. Your happiness. On the back of it, you can write your name. This activity is, I'm giving you only a minute to write. It's not a very big kind of, I'm not asking you to write the letter. Ready? How many are done? Now get up. You have to find a partner for yourself. What is the happiness virtue of this or my partner? Say suppose I have got orange. I will take Neha's orange card and I will read it. What makes us happy? I will know my partner's happiness virtue. Understood? This way. Please, one minute activity. We are not going to take funny timing. All of you are taking the same color. Each one of the one somewhere. No, same color but somewhere. Same color. Everybody has got a partner. Who is your partner side? How come you have got a partner? You have got a big partner. That's why I'm saying, but two groups cannot be like this. No? Only one will be repeated. Who is your partner, Shafi sir? Pink will have a pink partner. Okay, we'll see to it. Let's start with yellow one. Who is having yellow? Who is having yellow? Please raise your hand. See, this is what we are not expecting this from our children also now. To raise your hand like this. We are always asking to raise it like this. So we should always do this to demonstrate this in front of them. Yes, ma'am. What is this? Is your card or your partner's card?
Mine.
Yes. Exchange it. Yes, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your partner's name.
My name is Seva Usmani and my partner's name is Anshu Dubey. Spending time with our dear ones.
This is the happiness virtue of yours or ma'am?
Mine.
Yes.
Spending time with our dear ones. Hobby, listening music. Appreciation after doing some work.
Good. Yes. What is her happiness virtue?
Mine.
She will tell yours.
My name is Anshu. My partner's name is Ziva. Engage time with my student, feel me happy, and hobby, craft and drawing.
Very good. Yes.
My name is Shweta and my partner is Saraswati ma'am. And
I know your now everybody's name, but new to me.
Okay.
So you only tell my partner's happiness virtue is this, and she will tell yours.
okay, my partner's happiness to first one is picnic with family, and second playing games with family members.
My partner's happy is when she spends time with her family and listens to music.
My partner is Billy's Fatma, playing with the children.
And Nafisat madam is seeing my students happy and active, and second one is appreciation.
Her happiness is in spending time with her kids, and they should behave like friendship and sharing everything without hesitation and listening music.
My partner happiness virtue is be punctual, and according to her, she thinks that whatever work she is doing one time, and she thinks that it is fixed in a very right way. Whatever she is doing.
According to Anita ma'am, completing the task sincerely, the ultimate satisfaction.
Now my partner, Mrs. Rihanna, as per her views, what brings ultimate happiness is that when you see your students enjoying and participating actively in the curricular programs or the academic field, whatever they are doing, they are enjoying their work. That makes the teacher feel happy.
My partner is Janna madam, proper planning of my days.
Loosen plans, make your waste best useful.
My counterpart, Anushri ma'am, and the things which make her happy is reading makes me happy, along with it, writing also makes me happy. Spread happiness and positivity makes me happy. To make my family proud makes me happy.
There is a lot of reasons of happiness of Sunanda ma'am, and those are acting, singing, writing, extempore speech, playing games, reading books, solving puzzles.
My partner's hobby
hobbies is singing, cooking, dancing.
My partner hobbies is playing, listening and cooking.
My partner name is Diana. Her happiness makes like playing and singing. My partner's name is Mrs. Sonali ma'am, and her hobbies are drawing and shopping. Dancing and shopping.
The secret of my partner's happiness is singing, appreciation and motivation for my work. My work is Aisha ma'am.
My partner Manji ma'am, she feels happy when students maintain discipline and eager to ask questions.
My partner's happiness to teach students and interact with them, listen their story, makes her very happy. Hobby, craft work.
Start taking your seats.
My partner's happiness virtue is work success and actively participation of the students in classroom.
My partner is Ursula ma'am. Her happiness is dancing. If someone praises my things, my work, craft and drawing.
My partner is Nusrana ma'am. If someone praises for my work, singing, craft and drawing, spending time with dear ones.
My partner name is Umme ma'am. What makes her happy is helping others and being smile on other things.
My partner's happiness is reading books, spending time with my mother.
My partner is Shashikala ma'am. Her hobby is to read storybook and listening song.
My partner is Yumi ma'am. He feels happy when my students are satisfied with my teaching satisfaction by seeing on their faces.
Good morning everyone. According to Sir's perception, so it said, when the students ask questions, Sir gets satisfied. And response of children, he also gets satisfied. And he always satisfied with himself also. And he also gets happy when the children and the teacher, they get interacted.
My partner Mrs. With divine appreciation and motivation, 100% response of the students.
My partner is Rajisa. His happiness virtues are by meditating, by watching cartoon, by hanging out with friends, cooking, helping others.
My partner's Mrs. Simha, her happiness is singing and making dishes.
My partner is Shama, friendly environment, and when I am able to bring a smile on my colleague face and my student also, anything which I do and that different can add her values to my character. And when I got appreciation for my work.
My partner is Simon and she has written spend time with my mother playing with kids.
My partner is Rina. She makes happy with a smile face singing and some singing song and story.
My partner is Sarona. She is a singing and polite voice and motivational story and spend her time with my family. Thank you.
My partner Dharisa by tell the story and the application.
My partner name is Girdhar by playing musical instruments and by listening music.
My partner Kabir sir, fresh environmental, classroom, decorate and happy writing.
My partner is Ivani sir. Teacher is happy and mind happy. We are feeling.
You are done? Did you say? Yes, yes. You say yours. Yours is over. Yes.
My hobby, dancing and making some special food and watching TV, reading my storybooks and
makes our partner happy. We should know, we should not only concern about our own happiness. As many of you, what I have seen, they did not write what does happiness mean to them, especially to them. Most of them were not very open with writing answers. I want a very frank answer from you. What makes you happy? Because I know that many things which we have written, it's very generic. It is polished. It is wrapped in a gift wrap. I want something which is raw, which is very true to ourselves. Yes? Because unless we are true to ourselves, we cannot bring happiness in classroom. We cannot be fake to anybody, because when we pretend, that thing is for a very smaller period, because it will, whatever is there in actual sense will come out in some day. How long we can hide it? What makes us happy? People know. You will also get to know what makes your children happy. See, writing whatever, few words, few sentences which I actually got from you, which makes one person happy, is a very genuine, is a praise. When we get praises for our work, when we are appreciated for our efforts, that brings actual happiness on our face. Not only on our face, that brings happiness in the environment. That environment becomes happy. So I cannot say this, that if I be able to give 100% as myself in my work, then only I'll be happy. Are we really doing this? We should be true to ourselves. Are we really doing this? Are we really trying to get 100% achievement from our workplace? See, it's a simple equation. Input plus efforts is the other thing. It's not always related to workplace. See, happiness is something that many people, they have written that I feel very happy when I spend time with my family. Did you ever think, have you ever had a feeling of being happy with yourself? Did you ever enjoy your own company? Did you ever enjoy the silence and your own company? How many of you? How many of you enjoy your own company? Tell me, you don't feel bored when nobody is here there with you. No. Do you feel scared when somebody will leave you home alone for few days? How many of you will not feel scared of it? Especially ladies. And you will not feel bored whole day sitting at home. If you are not going office, if you are not going to any college or a school, and you are at home for 2-3 days all alone, not allowed to go out, even then you feel happy. How many of you will feel happy? It's a very different skill to master. It's a very different skill to master, but once you will achieve it, you will feel happy in yourself. You will have less expectation from others, you will expect from yourself only. And the expectation will be not that I have to do this to prove myself to others. feel that I have to prove myself that I am able to do this now. So that skill is only for elders. We cannot expect this from a child, not from a youngster also, not from a very young people of 20-25 will not be able to master it. Few of them only. It will come by experience, it will come by age, and it will come by experiencing that thing. It will come by that sorrow of being alone. So I am going towards a different thing, but it will, I am bringing only this because you are writing that I enjoy the company of that person. Are we really enjoying that company? Are you really enjoying that company, or are you really enjoy sitting alone? You should, because I expected from this, from few of you, that you will write, I enjoy my own company. Very difficult skill to master. That's a skill. People who meditate, who exercise, they are able to master this skill. The happiness view of, I think Indrajit sir said meditation. We don't understand the power of meditation, but it has got power. That brings actual happiness. People who have written that I love singing, who actually love singing, they will feel happy when they sing something. Cooking. Few are actually taking it as a job. Few actually love cooking. Few actually love company of children. I am totally accepting it that this is our profession, but many a times we don't enjoy so much of noise and question from children. It is okay. We are human beings. We don't like always that there should be a noise or chaos in classroom, but we have to achieve it by giving guidelines of the classroom. There we are failing. We don't know how to guide them. Children somehow they know by the face of their teacher. If you are really attached to them, that my teacher is sad today. You don't have to say this by their words. I still remember my school days. Few of my teachers were very harsh. As you know, the Kerala, South Indian teachers, they are very strict. I have my schooling was from a Kerala school. It was not in, I was not in Kerala, but the teachers, all teachers were from Kerala, because it's one of the Malayali associations. And the teachers, they were in habit of pinching. They are all in habit of pinching. They used to keep this bamboo stick, green bamboo stick. Few teachers were actually connected to children. There was a chemistry teacher. I was actually able to connect with her because she always praised the mistakes we made. She said, I will appreciate if you tell me what you have done wrong today. You don't have to find out what you have done correct today. You have to find out what you have done wrong today. Who was asking this? Nobody was asking this. That's why that teacher became special to me. That she was asking me that what I have done wrong today, not what I have done correct today. So by the face of that teacher, I spent 3 years with her. I was able to gaze that today my teacher is not well. Today my teacher is not in the mood to speak. Why? She gave her time to me to understand me. So this is where teachers have to put efforts, where you see that your class is little noisy or rowdy, in a very rustic way, I'd say rowdy, very noisy class, especially to senior classes. Senior teachers are not sitting here, but 3, 4, 5 teachers also. They can also see the class, few students are very, they disturb classrooms. Did they ever try to find out what problem are they facing? How many are there? Out of 40 students, how many students will be there in your class who are actually responsible for making class noisy? Tell me. Hardly 2 or 3, maximum of 5 or 6. Can't we put our efforts only on those 5 or 6 students to find out why are they doing so? Try to do this in your classroom and you will see wonders happening in your classroom. Because we never try to make them feel happy. We are always trying to make them disciplined in the classroom. See, somehow every I will ask you, do this, do this, do this. Are you happy about it? Please be very genuine about it. Yes, Chandana. If I always say, आपने ये नहीं किया, आपने ये नहीं किया, this you have to do in this way, this you have to do in this way. If I am not listen to you, I only tell you my own ways. Am I doing right? Will you feel happy about me? Will you pass on smile to me? Will you look for me that I should come here? Then please visualize this for yourself. It's actually mirror for our own personalities. We are standing in front of them. We are coming to school by seeing a mirror that we are looking so good today. You know? We are dressed in such a wonderful dress today. I am looking so beautiful. I am looking so handsome. But to them, we are so ugly. But to them, we are so ugly. So we should see what makes them happy, what makes them feel valued. We should appreciate their effort. We cannot have a scale of 5 for everyone. That you have to achieve 5 out of 5. Their caliber is not for 5. They must be good in some other thing. They must be good in finding out problems in others, which is very rare and which is very pure also. Why can't we bring that inner talent of children in limelight and then see their grades also? Slowly they'll come up with good grades. And what remains with us is how good was our teacher? How good was the teacher when we were studying in school? Did you remember any good teacher who was actually good in knowledge? कुछ याद है ऐसा? Do we remember that? कि वो teacher की भाई क्या knowledge थी? We actually remember that feeling only which we are getting from them. We actually remember their behavior. So why are we not able to understand this? At last what they will carry for lifelong with them is our behavior. वो एक बच्चा है वो सी उल्टा ही बनाता है. Are we really trying to find out the reason behind it? कि वो क्यों उल्टा बना रहा है? What is the reason behind it? Instead of asking him कि तुम अभी तक नहीं सीख पाए, वो कभी सीख भी नहीं पाएगा कि तुम कभी तक नहीं सीख पाए वो सब्जेक्ट्स. नहीं सीख सकता. Ask the child कि इस तरीके से जब if you are seeing that C is written in this way in the books and copies and you are actually writing in this way, try to find out the reason and slow down on it. If not this year, next year. If not next year, next to next year. Child will be able to understand. एक बच्चा अपने हाथ से कब तक खाना खाएगा? नहीं खाएगा ना? Lifelong तो नहीं खाएगा. So why are we forcing them? You should not do this. So we should be very genuine to ourselves when it comes down to making what makes us feel happy. I know it is hardly one or two things which makes us feel happy when we are actually sad. And there are few ways, few steps which will calm us down when we are actually very disturbed and very sad. That will be try to find out later. But right now, the one thing which I found related and relevant to the happiness is the praise, is few of our hobbies, and few what else? I think one of the teachers said but I could not remember it now. One virtue was there which was very relevant for happiness. I think it will come to me later on. Forgiveness, yes, it has come. Forgiveness. Taking revenge makes us happy. कभी हुआ है रिवेंज लेने के बाद हैप्पी फीलिंग आई हो? रिवेंज लेने का दिल बहुत करता है. We always feel like if the person has said this to me, if the person has done this to me, I will take revenge. But what is the result of your revenge? Happiness? It makes us more sad. Before that, that person was responsible for creating that environment. Now I have become responsible. Why do you want to become responsible for making a negative environment around you? That aura is not good. What makes us happy? It's very difficult. The first, let's go step by step. Don't forget. At least forget it. Don't forget. Forget? What do you think? Forgetting come first or forgiveness come first? Forgiveness is very easy. Forgetting is difficult. I am not asking you to forget it. I can forgive you. I can forgive you. I can forgive you. But I cannot forget it. भूलना मुश्किल होता है. Let it be there. But at least you have माफ कर दिया इसको. We can do. It's easy. It's not that difficult. But it will come by practice only. Practice will make us perfect. Once you have forgive someone, another time. I think by the end of 10 times of it, you will be proficient in forgiving. The day we will achieve this stage of our life, we'll be very happy. Forgive your students, forgive your counterparts, forgive your boss, whatever they have said. Forgive your spouse, forgive your family members for what bad they have said or what bad they have done. I know it is difficult, but we'll be able to achieve it by practice. Because by the end of the day, what do we want? Our own mental peace, our own happiness. And it is not possible without forgiving people. Let it be like this. I want to forgive it. Is it possible? If 10 things are happening every day, are we able to forgive 2 or 3? Are we making promise to ourselves from today onwards? Whatever is happening negative, whatever is happening wrong, I will try to forgive 2 out of 10. Is it achievable? Yes, it is. I am not asking be a son or be like a monk. Human beings, they are also human beings. They are not anybody else. So we can start with 2 at least 2. We can try to forgive leave two things which are actually giving tension and so much of burden on us. Are we feeling light listening to it? Tell me, अंदर से अपने से अच्छा लग रहा है after listening to it? So easy na? We were thinking कि that person has done this to me, but by thinking about the forgiveness only brings happiness to us. That burden has gone down. So that will make you happy. Think about your own happiness, then you will be able to make happy place. Only a happy teacher can make a happy classroom. Saki, only a happy teacher can make a happy classroom. We should be able to control our emotional quotients. We have to work on our E. Integrate strategy to foster E in the classroom. Emotions. Integrate. कैसे लाए? How will you be able to integrate it? Just now we have discussed how we will be able to integrate this in our classroom. Yes, Ruby ma'am. What that? See, we have identified that happiness is needed. What is happiness for us? We have listed down the dimensions. We have learned few verb related to it. List down. Praising, giving opportunities, encouraging words to them. Then slowing down our expectations. Please slow down our expectations. These are the dimensions of achieving any happy classroom. Then we have created meaningful and joyful environment to ensure happy classroom. We have to create. How will you integrate that?
Suppose a student has not given the correct answer, we should control our emotions and do not give negative comments on it.
Very good. We expected a correct answer, but we got a wrong one.
At that time we have to control our emotions.
Yes. When we are able to control our emotions on our expectations, then we will be able to stay happy. That is controlling on emotions. It is very difficult thing to achieve. Intellect is easy to achieve, but emotional quotient and controlling over emotions is a difficult thing. But somehow it is easy also when we lower down our expectations. Please lower down your expectations in your classroom. That after the end of this lesson, I want 60% of the students to answer these questions. Why 60%? Why 60%? Am I giving my 100% in my teaching to make them understand 100%?
How can we expect?
Tell me, have I done my lesson planning according to my expectations of achieving 100%? Then how are we expecting this from a child or a class to beyond my expectations? So this is very important. Understood? There is a path for coming to Shama school. The same way, happiness has also got a path. What is it? What is it? The first word is gratitude. Yes. What do you understand by the word gratitude? Yes.
शुक्रिया अदा.
What is gratitude? Want to explain gratitude? Yes, time, we are not happy about the process or happy about the process, we are not able to make that place happy. We ourselves is unhappy. We ourselves is having thoughts of what has happened at our home, what has happened yesterday, what my boss has said yesterday, what sir has said yesterday, what principal sir has said yesterday. And that negative thoughts are actually hampering my work. How can I make my workplace happy? We have to master that skill of making ourselves happy first. It is, the workshop is not about making classroom happy only. The classroom will become happy automatically. The 80% efforts teachers have to put on themselves in making themselves happy. By so many techniques we have already discussed here. So many ways are there of keep making ourselves happy. I think we need a break right now. For that, if you want to have a sip of water footman is here, and let's start with second activity so that we'll be able to relax also, and we'll be able to recall all the points. Unless we'll be able to implement it, it's of no use. Practice. Incorporate all your thoughts at one place, whatever we have studied right now, recall it, relax, chill down, have a sip of water, take a deep breath, and then we'll continue. By that time, I'll pass on a slip. We'll make a treasure box. Of what? Of happiness. Now, this is the second time you are getting an opportunity of telling me what actually makes you happy. Treasure of happiness. Treasure box of happiness. I'll pass on a slip in 2 words, no sentences. 2 words. Yes. 2 words, how can you make yourself happy? What makes you happy? How can you make yourself happy? What makes you happy is what? Past tense, something related with the past activities. Right now, after learning so much about happiness, in actual sense, you have to write what will make you happy immediately at that moment. Understand?